this little drawing exercise, we're just going to do a little ginkgo leaf, and they're so simple to draw and they're just lovely. So all I've got is a little HB pencil here, and it's just ready to go. Very, very simple. So I'm going to just draw a line up the middle of my page like this, and then I'm going to draw it out like a bit like an umbrella shape, so into a big T shape like this. Okay, and then I'm going to draw around the outside of it. I'm going to draw a sort of dome shape, so very lightly, very, very lightly in pencil, just draw a dome sort of shape, so it looks a bit like a jellyfish now. And that just gives me a starting point. And then I'm going to use that line that I've just drawn, the little dome, to draw a small wiggly line into there like this. Some of the bits of the line will come out, some will come in. It's just a little wiggly umbrella shape to start with. And then I'm going to draw from the middle lots of little lines like this. Out, out, out. And I'm going to keep going till I've filled up loads of this space. So I just keep taking my lines out from the centre to the outside, and eventually I will have lines covering the whole thing. I don't want to stop there though, I want to keep going. So then I start getting a little bit creative with my lines, drawing them over and over each other to make some more depth and density. So we've got all these little scribbly shapes like this. And you see how I'm slightly wiggling my lines so that they're not all the same, and you're building up a mesh, almost like a wire sculpture of this leaf. It's such a nice way to draw because you're just repeating over and over again. So you stop thinking about what you're doing and you just concentrate on, you know, the being in the moment, drawing these lines, just drawing lines over and over again. And it's absolutely so relaxing because you're just not really thinking about it too much. So lots and lots of lines over and over and over the top, and the more you do, the more depth you'll get here. And I'm getting this lovely dark shade here, so I'm just going to shade this in a little bit here. Just making this stalk a little bit longer, a little bit darker, a little bit sharper, a little bit stronger. Just working it in. Create this lovely shape, and I'm just going to taper it off a little bit at the bottom here, like that. So all of these lovely, lovely lines coming up, 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 up. Okay, and then I'm going to work on building in each of these lines has a little joining area to the outside, and I'm going to just draw in little tiny shapes like this, making each one really dark, but it also just helps connect it in to the outside. So I might need to sharpen my pencil again in a minute because it's getting a bit blunt. So my main tip really for drawing an HB pencil is just to keep your pencil nice and sharp. So I'm just creating, each one has a little sort of joining area, and then I can go around the edge of my leaf and I can just do this nice thicker line, so it just creates a really nice sense of structure to it. So loads of nice little lines like this. I'm going to need to sharpen it, so I've just got a sharpener here. I'm going to give it a little sharpen. I find the best sharpeners are these 2-hole ones because you can sharpen different shapes of pencils with them. So working on those and just filling those in. So by the end, once you've gone all the way around the outside, you have something that looks like this, and you can build up even more density in the middle here, so you can create even more depth just by drawing over and over and over these lines, and then you have a lovely little ginkgo. So I hope you enjoyed doing that. Let me know how you get on, and post your work in the Facebook group if you are able to. It's the Create Art School Club.